Hello, YouTubers. This is Tia from Using the Domestic, and I'm back with another pick a card, pick a deck style type reading. Today's it's just gonna be the last 2 weeks of October reading, and we're gonna start with this one over here on my right, being the number one. The second one is number two, and the third one over here is number three. So I know this is kind of a weird setup, but I'm in my car today, so just pick uh whichever resonates with you. While you're doing that, I'm going to say these are not personal readings. They will not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. No big deal. Just means the reading is for somebody else today. If you guys need a personal reading that only resonates with you, you guys can contact me through email, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I possibly can. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and get deck number one. If you need more time, rewind the video and pause it, and I'll be here when you get back. So, deck number one. What is coming towards you guys? The last 2 weeks of October 2020. What is coming towards the seekers of deck number one? The last 2 weeks of October 2020. Please remember, these are not personal readings. They will not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. No big deal. Just means the reading is for somebody else today. If you guys need a personal reading that only resonates with you, you can contact me through email, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I possibly can. What is coming toward the seekers of deck number one, October 2020? What is coming towards the seekers? The last 2 weeks of October 2020. What is coming towards the seekers of deck number one? The last 2 weeks of October 2020. Got the Four of Wands. So we'll take these two here, middle of the deck. Four of Pentacles. One from the top. And the Judgment card. So it looks like those two came out together, so I'm going to take them together. So over there. Bottom of the deck is Two of Cups. So it looks like I'm hearing stinginess and stinginess and stubbornness and just like holding on and holding back, holding on to something. So like some of you guys, since there's so many cards of family, home, and relationship, I'm gonna say this is a relationship thing. I'm also gonna say that it looks like you guys kind of moved out of this like house or moved out of this relationship type thing, and there's somebody here in the middle. This is like the theme of the freaking reading, okay? This is the theme. Somebody has been holding on to it, and like they haven't let go yet. They have not let go of this like relationship, family, home type situation, and they're still holding on to it. And the reason why I say that they're still holding on and this situation is coming back up again is because you've got the Judgment card. This is always to me like a second chance rebirth type thing. So it's like something coming back around a second time. I hope you guys can hear me because my headphones in my ear and I don't want to. Let's see if I can turn it off. Actually, now it's just beeping. God. Okay. So I hope this is going through, and if it doesn't go through, then I'll just do it again later. But anyway, so this thing is coming back around again a second time. This person who I feel like you were dealing with a person. I want to clarify the four. I just saw the King of Pentacles. I want to clarify the four. The King of Pentacles would indicate a husband, a boss, somebody at work, or an earth sign, somebody who is a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. That really happens. Most of the time I get like all the other signs before I get the signs that I want, but I got all the earth signs. So those things, like, it's hard to explain. But when I'm reading cards, I read them intuitively. And sometimes I hear a different sign. Like if I said the King of Pentacles, right? I might hear like Pisces, and I'm like, that's not an earth sign, but that's what I'm hearing, so that's what I say. Four of Pentacles, I want to, I guess it wasn't that hard to explain, huh? I want to clarify the Four of Pentacles. Clarify the Four of Pentacles, please. What? Fuck. That's too many cards. That's too many cards. Clarify the Four of Pentacles, please. Last time. Clarify the Four of Pentacles, please. Two of Swords, am I being conflicted? Yep. Somebody walked away. Somebody stopped fighting. Somebody walked away. Somebody stopped fighting. Um, and like moved off in a way to heal. This is another four. So this deck. The numbers that I've got. Is that a four? That's a four too. What the fuck, guys? This is a four. This is a four. You got the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. This is about stability. Stability and things ending because you got all the fours. You got the Ten of Cups and the Judgment card, which is two tens. It's 20, but I'm seeing the two X's, which is two tens. So I'm seeing this as like one of you seems like you want this to end, and the other one wants to hold on to it, wants to stabilize it, and wants to keep it going and like regain this type situation. They want to go back into this. Just come back home and hug me, and I'll probably not apologize and not change too much, but I will, I'll let you come back home if you want to come back home. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm not really seeing there being any real changes though. I'm just seeing like this person wants this home life to come back and they're gonna hold on to this until the Reaper comes to take them away, basically. Like they're holding on so tightly that they're not inviting in any closure. They're not, but you might have. I feel like you guys are the ones that walked away. I feel like you guys are the ones that are trying to heal yourselves and move on, but there's somebody here coming back into the picture to kind of like to wake you up out of your healing. Like this person down here is meditating and like trying to heal themselves, take a break. And here comes somebody like the person from the past, I feel, trying to come back into your life, like, oh, wake the fuck up and come home. Like what are you doing is what that's what I'm getting anyway. This person wants to like rekindle um this relationship. And this other person, this lady down here, she's like not paying attention. She's not looking. She's willfully not looking. She's willfully ignoring what's going on here. And I feel like she's the one that walked away and she's the one that put down the sticks and stopped fighting. It's like, look, I don't care anymore. Like, I don't care to win the situation. I don't want to win you back over. I just want to sit here and heal and move forward. But this person, I feel like they're the ones who wants to come back around. They want this to restart and continue on into the future. So for you guys, I feel like an issue from the past regarding a relationship is coming back around again. If it's not like a romantic relationship, I feel like it is a familial connection or like a friend, something like emotional, like that you'd have an emotional attachment to, like someone that you'd have an emotional attachment to. I feel like they're coming back around again, and they are worried that you're going to ignore their cup because they're probably going to offer you their cup again to see if you'll take it. And if you don't, I don't think they're going to stop. I think they're going to continue to hold on to the idea that they can get back in your life and go back into having this Ten of Cups type situation. I want to go for the Judgment card, and then I'm going to go on to the next deck. We're going to clear for the Judgment card, and then we're going to go on to the next deck. Please clarify the Judgment card. Please clarify the Judgment card. The Judgment card can also indicate an awakening. This person might have realized they do not want to be alone. They might have realized they don't want to be without you. And they're holding on to the idea that they can come back in and like restart the situation. Strength card, the Page of Swords, the Emperor. You get the Strength card, the Page of Swords, and the Emperor. Clarify the Judgment card, and the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And I'm also seeing the Tower card under that. So When I see the tarot card, I pay attention to it because I just had an interesting experience with it. If you watch my videos for a while, you'll understand. Um, so, okay. So sometimes when I shuffle my cards, I'm not doing it to pull a card. I'm just doing it to get the information that I'm getting. And what I'm hearing is this person might have realized that they were acting very, very, very mean and foolish, and that their actions caused the breakup, which was the Tower card that I just saw. And this person might be a Leo or have Leo in their chart. And I feel like they want to apologize with the page here, which can be a message. I feel like they want to apologize, but I don't see them doing it. I kind of see them trying to kind of get back into your life without really doing any real change, and while still keeping their ego intact. So I don't see this person changing any. I just see them missing you and wanting to like get back into your life because you were everything to them. They didn't realize what they had until it was gone, and then once you left, now they're like, okay, she'll come back. Then when you didn't, they're like, okay, I don't like this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I want what I had back, right? They want what they had back. Like what they had in the past, they want that shit back. And I kind of feel like you guys are like, nah. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. Um, I advise you guys to do whatever it is that you feel like you need to do in situations so that you can be happy. Take care of yourselves. Make sure that you for some reason I'm hearing drink lots of water. But definitely take care of yourselves. And if you feel like this person is not good for you, then don't go back. Keep moving forward. Step number two, please. Oh crap! Remember that these are not personal readings. The two of cups flipped over, and there was the fucking Five of Swords again. Two. Let me reset what I'm doing here. Hold on. Put this down for a second. To buy some more Florida water. All right, guys. Please remember, these are not personal readings. They will not resonate with everyone. That's okay. No big deal. Just means the reading is for somebody else today. If you guys need a personal reading that only resonates with you, you can contact me through email and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I possibly can. Otherwise, we're going to get into this reading. Okay. So, hopefully the other deck is gone. And I'm trying to get the energies for deck number two and deck number two. So, guys, Chariot fell over. What is coming towards you guys last 2 weeks of October 2020? What is coming toward the seeker of deck number two, the last 2 weeks of October 2020? What is coming toward the seeker of deck number two, the last 2 weeks of October 2020? What is coming toward the seeker of deck number two, the last 2 weeks of October 2020? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Queen of Cups, Eight of Swords. This feels like new energy for the next deck. Okay. And the Ace of Swords. The first thing that I'm hearing, I might have done taking the cards out, is that you're going to be cutting yourself free from whatever you feel like is binding you or whatever has bound you in the past. Either it's going to be you or somebody else coming towards you to help cut you free. And the Star card. Oh, this is pretty positive here. I like this because the Star card to me, it can be taken as advice to take like spiritually healing baths or cleansing baths. But what I'm getting here, it's like maybe you guys already took a bath. You took a road opening bath, or you took a cleansing bath or something, and it helped cut you free from whatever was binding you, right? So now you can move forward toward a new opportunity or a new idea or you can receive new opportunities and new ideas. Because the Ace of Swords can indicate, yeah, you guessed it, new opportunities and new ideas. It can also indicate apologies, um, like things having to do with the mind. I just keep hearing new ideas. Like you might get inspired, like an inspired new idea that comes into your mind, and then you're like, oh, okay, but you no longer have this Eight of Swords hanging around because you cut yourself free. So since you cut yourself free, you're now open to new ideas that can help you reach your goals in the future. And this can also be taken as advice for you to take a spiritual healing bath or a road opening bath, and that will help you get new ideas to come, towards you. So I do feel like you guys have experienced loss in the past. You might have experienced rejection, and that might have been what blocked you in the first place. And now you guys are like, getting to the point where you are unblocked and you can receive new ideas. For you guys, I'm just getting new ideas. I want to clarify the Eight of Swords. I mean, the first deck was like 12 or 11 minutes long, but you guys might get a quick message. And I don't like having an imbalance of time. But I mean, if this is quick and easy, then it's quick and easy. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Clarify the Eight of Swords, please. Clarify the Eight of Swords. All right. Temperance is also about healing. The Four of Swords is also about healing. And the Five of Coins here is something that I saw at the bottom of the deck already. And here goes the Ten of Swords. So I feel like these two challenging cards that came out with these healing cards, something that you were experiencing in the past. I feel like you're experiencing like loss. Maybe you got to the point where you lost money or you lost something. Like I'm not really picking up love specifically, but maybe you lost a relationship. Maybe you felt like you lost a friendship or something. I feel like this is like, oh, I'm feeling loss and rejection and feeling out in the cold. And it resulted maybe in like a Ten of Swords type depression or a Ten of Swords type like issue. I'm hearing mental illness. Maybe it resulted in a mental illness, but I feel like you guys have been doing the work here. I feel like these three really challenging situations, these three really challenging things, they all go hand in hand here. Like I feel like you lost something and then you moved into an Eight of Swords type situation and then you moved into a Ten of Swords. So like it progressed. But the awesome thing that I also see in here is that you got the it's like 5, 8, and then 10, but then you go back to the 1. So it's like you finally come out of the bullshit. Like you come out of the Ten of Swords feeling like overdone. You feel you've come out of the super negativity. You've come out of the depression, the drama. You come out of the backstabbingness of whatever the situation was. You finally reached the end. The last 2 weeks of October 2020. You finally reached the end, and you're able to start building it again. I feel like it hits you like for some reason I heard a rocket, but I wanted to say lightning. Like I feel like it hits you like lightning. Um, and you might even experience spontaneous healing. For some of you guys might experience like a spontaneous healing of depression. But I like how these cards, especially the Star and the Temperance card, I like how these cards overshadow the Swords cards, because the Temperance and the Star card, to me, they always speak of healing. And I kind of feel like since they're major arcana cards, they are always going to hold more weight than the minor arcana cards. And you've got these two together with the Four of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So I just really feel like you guys are healing, or you have been healed the last 2 weeks of October 2020, which is so awesome because some people spend their entire lives in a state of depression. They never get out. And it sucks, but it looks like you guys are lucky enough to be able to find that healing. It's really cool for you guys. I like it. Kind of a short message for you guys, but I like that you guys are coming out of like feeling stuck and depressed. And you're also getting in positive you're coming out and then immediately getting the new ideas. That's good. So guys, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, donate, comment. All of that information is down below. If you need a personal reading, that information is also down below for that. And I will see you guys in the next video. I'm so happy that you guys are coming out of depression and going into a new energy. So I will see you guys later. So off now. So deck number 3. I really hope I didn't switch deck 2 and 3. If I did, I'll just fix it. I'll fix it in the I'll fix it in the timestamp down there. But anyway, deck number 3. What is coming towards the seeker of deck number 3? The last 2 weeks of October 2020. What is coming toward the seeker of deck number 3? The last 2 weeks of October 2020. What is coming toward the seeker of deck number 3? The last 2 weeks of October 2020. Please remember, these are not personal readings. They will not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. No big deal. It just means the reading is for somebody else today. If you guys need a personal reading that only resonates with you, you can contact me through email. I'll get back to you guys as soon as I possibly can. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and get into this. What is coming towards you guys the last 2 weeks of October 2020. October 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Drum roll, please. I've had a long way to go, walking alone. Oh, 5 of Swords keeps trying to pop out. Judgment card. So the first deck also had the 5 of Swords and the Judgment card come out. So if you were drawn to it, I would suggest that you go. Go look at it. I feel like I need more. I need more clarification here. So I'm going to clarify the 5 of Swords. You might be dealing with an Aries. I'm hearing Aries, Sagittarius. You might be dealing with a Scorpio or a Virgo. Clarify the 5 of Swords, please, one last time. 1, 2, 3. The Fool card. 10 of Pentacles. The first thing that I heard when I saw that is watch your house, watch your car. Don't be foolish, because you might have somebody lurking around watching your house and your car for the opportunity to get into it. Just I'm hearing like just lock your doors, make sure your alarm system is on if you have one. Make sure you lock your doors and keep your windows up in your car. I'm getting the story from when my mom, she like left her windows open so that she had like money in the center console or something, and then like somebody like just reached in and grabbed it. So I think I'm seeing that to tell you guys that you need to just make sure that you take a little bit extra precaution here, because I've got house, car, the Fool on the 5 of Swords. So you might have somebody like watching your house. You also have the 2 of Cups. You might have somebody also watching your relationship, and they're this person is like seriously watching your relationship, right? They're not just play over here watching it. They're like seriously, they might be like looking out their windows, watching your house and watching you and your spouse. They watch you drive away. They're watching you guys. Like I feel like you don't know, which is why the fool card is here like this. Like the fool is a baby, basically. Like they're just straight up newborn. They have very little baggage, just the baggage of being born to the world. They they might still be connected to their spirit guide really closely, like babies are when they come out fresh. And I kind of feel like maybe you're just not paying attention. And then you kind of walk right off this cliff down here and you fall into some fuck shit. And you're like, it might surprise you. Um, but I kind of feel like just what, be careful around your house and your car. I'm hearing guilty for some reason, like somebody is feeling guilty about how they're doing this or why they're doing it, but they're still doing it. It's like a compulsion they can't stop themselves. Um, yeah, and there goes the house card too. So this person, I feel like there's somebody here watching you. It's keeping them up at night. They're looking probably over social media as well. And ooh, I'm taking this card off. Oh, okay. I just took that card off the bottom. And this is also a card of somebody like being determined. And as you can see, this person's eyes are crazy. And they've got like this mental issue because their head is bandaged up. So you might have somebody like around that, first of all, they haven't been getting very good sleep. Secondly, they're like obsessed and they're watching you. And third, you probably had an issue with this person before and then they might have gone like on their meds or something. And you might also be getting like mysterious calls from somebody who hangs up once you answer. Um, and I kind of feel like this person's like off their meds, and that's why they're like watching your house, your car, your relationship. Um, I don't like the thought of the swords here. I want to clarify the two of wands, and I'm gonna ask what the advice is for you guys. Clarify the two of wands, please. Clarify the two of wands, please. All right, so Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles. So it might be. I'm hearing Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo. I know all of those aren't earth signs. That's what I'm hearing. Um, and then it might be somebody who in the past you might have kids with this person. You might have been married to this person. You might have had like a really deep emotional connection to this person in the past. And yeah, deck number one also had this fucking shit here, so you might want to go watch it. But it's somebody that you might have left behind, and they are like watching you pretty hard here. The Queen of Wands is looking into the future, and the King of Pentacles is right behind her looking at her. Like he's staring at her back here. Like he's pretending to pay attention to this down here, but he's really like staring at her hard. And it's a little creepy because the King of Pentacles is not normally an obsessive person, you know. Normally it's a different like card, like the Devil card or something. But this person I feel like is they're losing sleep over this situation. Um, if you've moved on into a new relationship, they're looking at it. Like I kind of feel like you guys aren't paying attention to them, but they're paying attention to you. So I need you guys to take care of yourselves. We're gonna do the advice. This person might also be bipolar because I'm seeing on the Chariot card, if you can see, there are two faces on his armor. on his shoulders. One is like smiling, the other one is like crying or upset. And I kind of feel like this person might be bipolar. They could also be a Cancer or have Cancer placements, but this person might have like a serious or Gemini. Um, they might have a serious like personality issue where they've got like you get whiplash. One minute they're nice, the next minute they're mean. So I kind of feel like this person has a serious mental issue. Um, and that's kind of making them it's exacerbating the issue. It's like making it worse. So yeah, but the advice for the seekers, what is the advice for the seeker regarding the situation? What is the advice for the seeker regarding the situation? You guys might have a cat. The Knight of Swords fell out. The Wheel of Fortune fell out. The Six of I was hearing get out. I didn't say it, but I was hearing get out or get away or something. There goes the Ace of Cups. So you guys know that I am not going to lie to you. If I see something, I will tell you, and I'm just not that kind of person who's gonna read the cards like, oh, everything's fluffy and everything's a unicorn fart with sprinkles on top. No. So I see this person coming back in trying to offer you something. And I'm also hearing that it might not seem like uh it might not seem like this card wanted to fall off. I'm gonna take it and put the deck over there. So it might not come off as like a classic offer. It might come off as something strange. Like because this person right here is not thinking very clearly. So it might come out as like a joke that doesn't land or a joke that is so not funny. Like it's so not funny that it makes you feel weird, right? Or it might come off as an emotional outburst that just makes you feel I'm like feeling like creepy up my back. Like you know what it feels like when you get goosebumps? Um, it might give you goosebumps and might make you feel strange, right? And at that time is when you should make your exit from the conversation. Maybe even sooner. I'm just getting like this is creepy shit right here. Like this person, I feel like they're in this energy where they're frantic and kind of impulsive. They're not thinking clearly. You can see he's like going off at breakneck speed in that general direction, but they they're running away from the Wheel of Fortune card, which is a card of change. So they're kind of they're resisting the change. So if you left this person, they're resisting the change. They're resisting the new void that they have in their life. Even if it was kind of, years ago, they might have had maybe they started drinking a lot or started doing drugs, and that has brought up the situation again. And it has exposed the unhealed, festering, sucking wound that they refused to look at the time when the situation happened, right? So now, whatever it was that maybe they had a traumatic experience in their life that brought up old wounds. And it is Mercury retrograde, so they're kind of being forced to look at these old things and maybe they started drinking to cope with it, for example. And now that they're kind of back and they're stuck in a really bad place mentally and they're resisting the change. So the advice for you guys, I know I said a lot. I said like a fuck ton right there, but the advice for you guys is to move away, just move forward. exit the situation abruptly. Um, I'm seeing a person just like running, like someone you might be sitting there talking to somebody, and they might just like look at you and then turn around and just start running. So I'm getting the advice for you guys to like run in the opposite direction. This person is not in a good place. Do not contact them. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Stay the fuck away from this person. They are not healthy. They're not in a good place. I'm not seeing anything like criminal or brutally dangerous, but I feel like it's emotionally dangerous to talk to this person right now. Like they might say some shit to you that really tears you down for a while. So what I would do is just leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. So with that being said, leave this person alone. uh, leave them alone. Go to deck number one and watch it if you feel like it'll help give you more clarity. But if you were drawn to it, go look at it. If not, that's also fine. With all that being said, please don't forget to share because somebody out there might need to hear this. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I thank you guys who have been tipping and donating. I really appreciate those. Um, if you need a personal reading, my information is down below, and I should see you guys in the next video. Ta-ta for now. Ta-ta, ta-ta, ta-ta for now. I can't get out of this video. Exit.